What we're gonna do tonight, let's get to it, is we're gonna play some Tiamat. We're gonna play some Mama. Because when you're good to Mama, Mama's good to you. 5-color dragons is a deck that I want to play at least like one more time before she's gone. And I really hope that she's good to us tonight. Because Tiamat is such a cool card. I have a theory that right now in the current standard, if you just go like 5-drop, 5-drop, 6-drop, 6-drop, 7-drop, that like, as long as you make it to that point in the game, you're probably going to be doing okay. I really think you can just cheese spam 5-drops and sort of be all right. First, we got to talk about the dragons. I mean, that's the big thing. I talk about the removal, and let's get that out of the way. Let's talk about the dragons, though, now. Because we're playing a couple of Moonveil Regent, lots of, multicolored stuff in the deck. Not lots, but enough to where this will sometimes draw extra cards. And, of course, if we're down to no cards in our hand, this will at least draw us the one card no matter what we play. Atsushi can sometimes give us a bunch of treasures. We need those, especially the different colored mana that we might need to cast all this different stuff. If an Atsushi dies, well, we paid 4 mana for it. We get 3 treasures when it dies, so at least theoretically, on paper, we could play Tia off of that. So that's kind of nice. Sometimes we really want Atsushi to die, but we can also just get a card draw off of that. It's nice. But Galzeth Prismari is in there. A little bit of extra ramp, too. There's enough treasures to go around to where sometimes this will help us cast, like, Dragon's Fires and Thundering Rebukes and Crush the Weaks and stuff. We can just tap our treasure tokens instead. But still, it's a decently costed flyer that ramps. Take the Immersturm Predator. This will actually sacrifice a creature every now and again. It turns out, if your opponent hits a sweeper or something like that, you might as well sack a fat dragon to keep Predator around. I like this card. I've heard a lot of people say that it's not good right now, but it tends to be okay when I resolve it. That's all I'm going to say. An Imrith Desert Doom, because, if you're going to play a 5-drop besides Goldspan Dragon, slip in a copy of this. The deck needs card draw. It's a fine card. Also blocks other Goldspans well. But then, of course, Goldspan, because, I almost wanted to be a cheese eater and play this deck without Goldspan Dragon, just for streamer points, just for content points. But no, you got to play Gary Oldman. That's just how it is. Best dragon in the format, maybe the best dragon in the format in a long time. So play that boy. Golds or Lady. It looks more like a lady to me for some reason. But Kyrie, Swirling Sky. The card is pronounced Kyrie. I hear it pronounced a lot of ways. But Kyrie the Swirling Sky might not even have to be in this deck, but why not a one of? We're playing Tiamat. We can bust out a Kyrie, put it in our hands, and do some stuff with it. Sometimes if it dies, it gives us some tempo. It's fine. Zayatora, this is probably the 6-drop dragon that I'm a little bit more interested in this deck. This can just go hog wild, start sacrificing dragons and stuff, and blowing opponents up. And it can also just target creatures and planeswalkers and whatnot. Give us more mana. It gives us 3 treasures when we sack a thing. That'll let us play more things, Like my dream is to get to 6 mana, play Zayatora, sacrifice that Galazeth Prismari, get 4 treasures, and then play Tiamat the next turn and go get more stuff to sacrifice to Zayatora. It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice if it ever happens. And of course, the great grandmama, Tia and Tamara Matt. But a really slick way to get Tia and pretty much all of our dragons is Dragon Kami Reborn. Now, you might not even know what this do, and I wouldn't blame you, but it's actually a sweet card. This, for 3 mana, gains us a total of 4 life over 2 turns, and allows us to get 2 looks at batches of 3 cards, pick a dragon from one of those, put it up under the egg, and then when the egg comes out, as soon as it dies, we get to cast. That's very important. Note the way this is worded. You may cast a creature spell from among cards you own in exile with hatchling counters on them. So you can cast a Tiamat. Note how Tiamat is worded. When Tiamat enters the battlefield, if you cast it, well, I'll be damned. You did cast it if you use Dragon Kami Reborn. There's a bunch of big, sassy boys and ladies in this deck. And if we can get to the point in the game where we can actually cast these things, then hopefully the fact that we're just casting like 1-for-1 fat creatures is not too 1997 to win a few games of Magic in the arena. Opponent goes first. We can orb into 4-drop into Goldspan, so that's going to have to be good enough, but again, Boros on the play is going to be a problem. We can't even orb on this mana. I don't think we ship it, though. Of course, you know, I'm often wrong about mulligans. Okay, now we can orb. So that's good. Xander's Lounge. I feel like the audio is loud. Like, it's mostly the music. There, let's try that. Let's try that right there. Alright, we get a Dragon's Fire. Opponent plays Giada. I think I'll orb. Angels versus Dragons. Tale as old as time. Battle that's been raging since the beginning of Magic the Gathering. Oh, it's Mardu. You see that? They got red mana. That's neat. That is a 3/5 over there. A big boy. Big old boy. Well, wonder if I should hold the Dragon's Fire until I can kill this Righteous Valkyrie. You know? Because I sure can't do that now. Go Galazeth. Why is your deck Mardu? I'd like to know. Goldspan won't be great next turn against the 3/5, but at least it'll get us a mana treasure token. However, I'm really hoping as we draw a big dragon we can kill that Valkyrie with. They foretell a probably Starnheim Unleashed and Fateful Absence our galley. Which sucks. We go to 13. There's a temple. Really like to kill that Valkyrie. It sucks that if they didn't have the Giada, we could be able to kill the Valkyrie, but 5 toughness is a lot of toughness. It's so much toughness. It's like, I don't feel like racing. That Starnheim Unleashed is going to crush us. That Starnheim Unleashed is going to absolutely murder us, guys. But let's not make the Starnheim Unleashed even better. You know what I mean? By letting them have a Giada out. Yeah, I'm playing this Magda now. It might be a race, and if it is, we're going to be in trouble because they get to Starnheim Unleashed and gain a bunch of life, but still waiting to see how things go. They decide to take that untapped for another Valkyrie. Oh boy. It's going to be the best Unleashed ever. They have another Giada. They always do. Bing bang. They go to 21. Yikes. We go to 10. Get another Goldspan, huh? Marina definitely knows this is a Goldspan Dragon deck. This deck plays Goldspan Dragon. Get her down and get her done. Go to 3 next turn if we just let her rip right here. They go to 13 because they probably won't take a block. Huh. They go to 13, huh? Let's see what happens. Play the Goldspan and rip the orb off of this. They block the Maggie. We go to 13. Let's first. Well, how? Let's sacrifice for 2 red. And pop the orb first. How about that? There's no dragon. Ah, it sucks. Boy, look at all the garbage we were going to draw. We need the Dragon's Fire, but aside from that, it's a bunch of crap. Well, this gold spin. Now, if we draw the 4th gold spin in our deck, we have a chance of winning next turn. But, again, I imagine they just rip the Starnheim this turn. It's gotta be a Starnheim Unleashed. Here they come! With all the boys! This will block this Valkyrie. I'm surprised they came in before doing whatever they're going to do. It's a Doomscar! It's a Doomscar! That's actually amazing. You're telling me there's a chance, then. Ooh, we need, like, 2 more mana. What's that last card in your hand? You might think I would cycle the Zayatoris. No, I want untap land next turn, play Tiamat. Furious is pretty good. Imrith is a card we can play. That's fine. 5/5 is better than a 4/4, I hear. Oh, there's a chance. There's a chance. There's a chance. They just get in with Hive. That sucks. Here comes... Oh, Luminarch Aspirant. Yikes. That hurts. Yeah, see, what they do here is they can just kill us next turn. Like, almost no matter what. Block up. We can't die. It would sure suck to die. Untap land, untap land, untap land. It's a dragon kami. It's a dragon kami. That hurts. We really needed the untap land right there. But we do gain 2. No dragon to put... Man! Didn't get a dragon off of Orb. Didn't get a dragon off of Reborn there. It's really not good dice rolling on our part. Yep, just come in with the Hive. They're about to finish us off. We go to 2. And I'm pretty sure we missed our window here. You know, even if we get the Tiamat, it's done. Even if we get the Dragon's Fire to kill the Hive next turn, it's still done because, you know, the Luminarch kills us. It is a Crush the Weak. Well, hey, it's a dragon. Hammerstern Predator. Man, we had a bunch of outs here, and we just did not get any of them. Well, unless opponent has a way to kill us, we could go to 1 here. Fable, well... They're not dealing damage to us this turn. That's good to know. Youthful Valkyrie, though. Sayatora. Yeah, let's sack the Dragon Kami's egg and deal 0 damage to the Valkyrie. But we will get a bunch of treasures. We will get an Hammerstern Predator, and we will get a shot at this Tiamat next turn. So it's not over till it's over, right? They are at 13. Could they die next turn? I mean, it's totally possible, isn't it? Holy crap. They didn't attack. They have no cards in their hand. Oh my god. We draw another Tia. Wow. That's pretty cool. Let's go. Let's go. What you gonna do? We're gonna run wild on you, baby. Alright, let's grab some dragons here. Kyrie, a Goldspan, Atsushi, and a Moonveil. So they have to block with the Valkyrie, or they die at the end of the turn. Now, I'm going to fling the Predator here. But do I fling the Predator at their face? No. I think I fling the Predator right here. Could put him at 5. Let's kill the Goblin. See what they drew. Really down to the wire here. We are at 4. Opponent has Hive of the Eye Tyrant open, ready to go. Here comes a Righteous Valkyrie. They can't activate the Hive now. They're dead. Fairly certain that opponent is dead. So that's good news. Let's Goldspan just to make sure, you know. Good game. Nice. Woo! 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 Oh my good lord. Oh my goodness. Oh man, that felt like a really good game to me, at least. I feel though like I missed a trick, so I'm sure you'll let me know in YouTube comments. Yeah, they did miss a trick there. They could have put the counter, and I know why they put the Luminarch Aspirant counter on the Luminarch Aspirant rather than the Hive. I know why they did that. As in case I drew a Dragon's Fire or something like that, they wanted to have, you know, as big a spread of power toughness on multiple creatures as possible. But it did come back to bite them in the butt. They could have killed us with a 4-power Hive there the last couple of turns. But either way, looks good. I mean, we finished the game with a Tiamat, a Zayatora, and then 4 dragons in our hand with 5 treasure tokens out. Goldspan on the stack. We're living the high life. We go first. We can't cast these dragon commies. Well, yeah, we can. As long as we get 1 land. Going first is good. Typically, but, you know. See if we draw that land. Sundown Pass. Sega to D-Zombie. Jace Avatar, Shipwreck Marsh turn 1. These are alarm bells to me. These are red flags. D-Zombie. Perhaps playing blue-black zombies. Here comes a Ledger Shredder on turn 2. We did not draw the land, but we can Thundering Rebuke the Shredder. Try to take away our opponent's tempo. What will Zombie do on turn 3 here to take advantage of us missing this land drop? Tainted Indulgence, main phase. Perhaps giving us a chance to draw this precious land. It will be a tapped land. There it is. Always correct. Never wrong. Foretell the crush the week after playing a Proving Ground. Let's say go. We'll get this Dragon Kami Reborn on the ground roughly turn 6. They're going to put an Asika's Chariot into play with a Grease Fang on turn 3. 4, I guess. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid that is our game. I apologize to tell you. We can crush the weak. And perhaps, with an untapped land, which we did get, but we are not casting a dragon spell with. Well, it doesn't matter. That's how the other one works. How do we get off of this? Blue? It's the one color we don't have. We have green. We have the red that we need for the turn. So, yeah, that totally works. Let's reveal a dragon card. And say blue. Dragon Kami. No dragon. Haven't been very lucky with the dragons tonight, have we? Let's just go ahead and crush the weak. They're probably going to just play lands into Asika's Chariot. Well, maybe they just don't play green lands in their deck. Will that come back to bite them in the butt? Will they just attack for 4 with Grease Fang, which is just fine as well? They play Blue Source into Faithful Mending. It is the Thundersteel Colossus deck, but do they play Thundersteel Colossus? A lot of these decks do not, it turns out. No, they want to play Consider. They have Asika's Chariot in the yard, ladies and gentlemen. Bing bang, it's that easy, because Faithful Mending and Indulgence allow them to do cool stuff like that. Here they come again. It's almost like that Crush the Week never happened. Let's see if we get a dragon for Dragon Kami Reborn this turn. We didn't get an untapped land, that's for sure. And we didn't get a... Oh, come on. Come on, Arena. What are you doing? We are probably dead, ladies and gentlemen. But I guess we'll throw a Moonveil Regent in front of a 4-power creature next turn. Unless they have Removal Spell. See if they just take the Faithful Mending Asika's Chariot route. Yeah, they Fading Hope the Regent, man. Let's good game them. They Raffine. Just an embarrassing showing for the Dragons deck. That's what happens when you miss a land drop, although I'm pretty sure it still would have been a pretty silly game for us one way or the other. But if we'd have been able to get lands, that would have been a little better, right? Get to Goldspan, get to Moonveil. But they still had Fading Hope. You know, a deck full of 4-drops is going to be pretty bad against Fading Hope. And we couldn't get a dragon off of Dragon Kami, so just not very good, that game. We go first. Hand's alright as long as we can make it there. We gotta make it. We've got to make it. So Kinzen Kumano. Oh boy. Good sign, good sign, good sign. How good is Fortress Crust the Week against them, really? I guess we have to foretell it anyway. It's like we have Thundering Rebuke, and that's sorcery speed, so there's no reason to not go ahead and do this. 2-3. 2-3 Hopeful Initiate. Yeah, let's go ahead and blow it up. It's like all their things are going to have like 3 toughness. I guess except for this. That's a 2-2. Dang, they don't have a haste guy this turn. Or any guy at all, huh? That makes me really want to play Dragon Kami Reborn, but I should play Moonveil. I really should. What color do we want here, guys? Black? I guess we do. Regent Philbin here. Anybody get that joke anymore? See if opponent just goes like Raiju or something. Still need so many lands. That's what I was trying to tell you guys during the deck tech. Like, why not this or that dragon? It's because we already have like 12 5-drops, 3 6-drops, 7 7-drops. Yeah, they just have Raiju. Here they come. Block 'em. Block 'em, sock 'em, robots. We get a land. Let's Goldspan. Let's Goldspan Dragon, everybody! Bang! Put him at 16. I'll crush the week. Is this really what I want to do? Yeah, sure. Sure. I want to take no damage. So I'm sure you have like a haste guy, and you're going to hit us in the mouth. You know. It's bound to happen. See? Told you. That's alright, we get Tiamat this turn, so I'm not too, you know, bent out of shape about it. Bang in, put him at 12, and then wipe the Tiamat with him. Take him to the Tiamat, top rope elbow drop, win the game. Let's get a Zayatora, let's get another Goldspan, sure. Let's get a Kyrie, let's get a Predator. Let's get an Itsushi, right? Nah, let's get an Imrith. It's a lot of dragons, opponent. So many dragons. Got a Brutal Cathar for the Tiamat. We can keep playing. You know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we just play Goldspan next turn and swing with both Goldspans, we'll still have a total of 5 mana. So we can like Imrith after that or something. Never get a chance to play this Goldspan. You can also Zayatora next turn and probably kill them. You know. Probably. Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? Okay. You play their land for the turn. Huh? You got a Brutal Cathar? That's probably what you want. Of all the cards in your whole deck, it's probably the card. If I had to guess. Alright. Best deck in best of one, everybody. And they are not happy they're losing to dragons. 5-color dragons. Alright, here comes Kumano. Alright. We go to 12. It's good. It's good stuff. Maybe they were thinking maybe they should swing with their cave or something. They don't do anything. Oh, it's so good. Oh, that is good news for us. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you might want to do that because there's a lot of pain. There's pain coming your way. Alright, so are we 2-2 now? That's pretty good. Man, look at that. Look at every time we actually win a game, we end in the most ridiculous imaginable position. We're up against unpronounceable username. Just a bunch of letters. McGee over here. They get to go first. And if I know anything about Magic the Gathering, that's not good for us. Let's keep this 7 because it's not terrible. No dragons in our starting 7. We'll draw into 1. It's fine. We World Tree turn 1? Yes, ma'am. We do. Alright. Needle Verge into Plains. They're going to get their revenge this game, everybody. Just you wait and see. We take 2 from the adversary. We play Red Source. Then we Foretell Crush the Weak. Or Hold Up. Hold Up Dragon's Fire. Ooh, what do we do? What do we do? We hold up Dragon's Fire, don't we? Yeah, we hold up Dragon's Fire. That's going to come back to bite me. I am bitten, aren't I? Decline. Kill the sunrise with the Dragon's Fire. There's got to be a morning after. We can blow up that sunrise. What do we do here? What do we do here then? Do I just kill the bloodthirsty, or do I Dragon's Fire? Do I Dragon's Kami? Do I Fable? It's all so tough. I could Dragon Kami Reborn and then maybe Crush the Weak next turn, because Dragon Kami's gonna gain me 2 life anyway, you know. Kind of like the idea. Go ahead and get this going. Go ahead and get it going. I don't know. They're gonna drop Raiju next turn. I'm gonna really wish I had this Dragon's Fire open. I'm doing it. Oh, the Dragon's coming. Let's go. All right, we got a Moonveil, so that's a dragon. Go to 18. They're gonna drop Raiju, but that's fine because next turn we can Dragon's Fire it. We can just do it on. Oh, they're not gonna drop it this turn. Nice. That's nice. What do you have? Hopeful Initiate. Ooh, this Crush the Weak is going to be really good. Let's go. Let's go. We set that up nicely. Alright, they have 2 cards left in their hand. We're at 14. We go up to 16 off of this. No dragon on that trigger, but that's fine. As long as there's a dragon under it, I'm totally cool with that. Let's go ahead and Crush the Weak. Bang! Pulled that lick off flawlessly. Let's, Temple? Yeah. Still got black there. Maybe I should have gone blue. Maybe. Could get gold spend next turn, but, we have beaten Boros twice in a row. So, huh. That is not something I would have thought would happen. And look at our hand, guys. We get to go Goldspan next turn, or we can Fable into Dragon's Fire. I don't know if we actually have the mana. Yeah, we have the mana to do that if we go red off Crag Crown. There's no reason we wouldn't. So, yeah. Wow, 3-2. Just bad boys so far. We go first. We're on a 2-lander with a Tiamat in our opener. But we have Magda. We have Fable. Let's make it work, McGirt. Let's go ahead and let our opponent know we're playing dragons. So that's got to be nice on the arena ladder. Opponent drops turn 1 secluded courtyards, names dragons, and you get to play mono green, yeah. Oh boy. Well, that's gonna be trouble. Gonna be trouble, boys. Let's play Magda. Magda. Here they come with a pack leader, yep. Don't think I won't take that block, kid. Let's see if they have a snakeskin veil. A snakeskin. Actually, that wouldn't do it. Sure. Think I need this trade? I don't need your stinking trade. I need your stupid trades. Yeah, why did you do that? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Huh. Neat. Let's reveal a dragon card. Her name's Tia. It's named Green, but let's play this Fable. Oh no. We might still lose because it's mono green and they're, I think, very good against us. Here comes a Ascendant Pack Leader, but I feel really bad for that, for the opponent on that. Pack Song Pup becomes a 2-2 immediately. We draw another Tiamat. I would like to not do that, probably. I actually want to dump this Tia. It's just not working out, Tiamat. Okay. Swing him with the Goblin. Might be able to Tiamat next turn. Might be able to do that. They trade amazingly, to be honest. We get another Goblin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, Tiamat. Probably. And that's... Oh no, they're gonna Blizzard Ball. Blizzard Brawl or something. Blizzard Ball. Blizzard Ballroom Blitz us. Hit us for 3. They only have 2 cards left in their hands. Do I want to discard anything here? Not particularly. What I want to do is Dragon Kami Reborn. That's sushi. It's good enough for me. Let's orb. And now we can Tiamat next turn. And that's pretty good. Opponent still has a chance, though. I mean, yeah, Ren and Seth definitely have a chance.
Do not underestimate the forest because of its beauty.
That's right. She's right. Don't underestimate the forest because of its beauty. Butthole, don't you? Don't do it. Opponent's still at 20. We have got to take out this Ren and 7. Easier said than done, though. Be nice to draw a Dragon's Fire. That's, if we drew that, I wouldn't play the Tiamat. Treefolk. It's a 5/5. They thought about it. I think that's what they were doing. Pretty sure. Here they come. That's fine. Let them in with the little wolf. Not every day you see Ren and 7 in these decks, is it? We get another reflection. No dragon under that. Dragon Kami Reborn trigger, but that's fine. Tia! Tia, get down here! Alright, so we want Zayatora. That's a given. We want a Goldspan Dragon. That's a definite. Kyrie. Get your butt down here, too. Get your big old butt down here. I'll take an Immerstern Predator. An Imrith or Moonveil. I guess Imrith. I don't think we're going to be out of cards in our hand anytime soon. Looks pretty good to me, mama. Let's no attacks. Okay, so gold span into reflection next turn. We can double reflect. That's pretty hot. Would like to get rid of a tree folk. Alright, reveal the top 4 on Ren and 7. They get 2 lands. One's a lair. Old Growth Troll and Ranger Class in the yard. They have 2 cards we don't know about. Imagine they play the lair here. Alright, they may come into combat. Gonna do something? Blizzard Brawl would be terrifying. Drop land Blizzard Brawl? That'd be awful. Our turn. It is our turn. Okay. So, if I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drop Goldspan Dragon, I have 3 mana left. I can reflect it twice. That will give us 3 treasure tokens. That's enough to Zaya Tora. And then sacrifice something to kill like the Ren and 7 or whatever. Or just them. It's another idea, you know. Really wish it would have tapped the orb to do that, but whatever, you know, it's fine. Alright, let's reflect the Goldspan. Let's reflect the Goldspan. Let's get in with everything face. Make a bunch of treasures. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They take 15 here. They go to 5. For some reason, we didn't get a full... We get that sushi off of Dragon dying, by the way. For some reason, we didn't get the full sound effects there. I don't know why. Play Zaya Tora. Sacrifice another creature? Well, sure. I'll sacrifice Tiamat. And just bust him in the chops. Put him at -2. We ruined the audio. It was... on my end, at least, we ruined the audio. It was so much epicness. It's ridiculous. Opponent goes first. This hand is pretty wonky. It's not even a dragon to reveal per temple. I want to keep it. It's such a terrible idea. Sure. I'm kidding. I'm doing it. Well, sure. Science and all that. Proving ground. So we can orb this turn. Opponent started on Bright Climb Pathway, so... Some kind of Orzhov thing. Appreciate your bits, Rotten Candy. You're awesome. The Dragons for the win all night somehow. I don't know how. Doesn't make any sense. We draw Galazeth. That's cool. What do I actually want off this temple? Blue or white? Blue, because we have Galazeth, I guess. Orb. Sorry, opponent. These are the thinkiest first couple of turns in a while. Mana base is weird. Alright. Third land for the opponent. Wedding announcement. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's just the Massacre deck. The Blood on the Snow deck there. They only have one snow-covered land, but it's that deck. They bothered to play snow-covered land, so it is that deck. So what do I do? Galazeth or Atsushi here? They probably have Vanishing Verse, so I like Galazeth more. I just do. But what's the land this turn? You see, you have to... So many decisions! Black off that. Galazeth. Again, sorry, opponent. I keep roping. My apologies, man. Or lady. Integer spin. Wedding announcement number 2. Ooh. Ooh, cheese. Cheese balls and cheese and balls. Let's secluded courtyard, I guess. I sure do have a lot of non-dragon spells in my hand to be doing that. Let's go green source. Sushi or Fable hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I can Tiamat next turn regardless, can't I? All right, let's get in. Let's play at sushi. Let's end the turn. Still got Dragon's Fire up, but I doubt I'll use it almost no matter what happens. So I want a Tiamat. Shambling Gas. That's not too much to worry about. It means they can't, like, Loth this turn. And I'm pretty comfy with that. It's a lot of dudes. They're going to be able to attack for a lot of damage, if nothing else, next turn. So we got to watch out for that. We put them at 10 this turn unless they have removal, and they probably do. They have 3 cards left in their hand. They're not doing anything, so... Removal? Unless maybe they play Sorin. They go Sorin, 2/3 flyer. I could see that happening, but they would have already done it if they were going to do it. They tend to slam those, you know. Alright, they've decided they don't want to draw. They would rather... Which is kind of surprising. They'd rather have the dudes. They're going to have some big boys, yeah. That's 12 on the board. Well, it's Tia. I got a bad feeling about it. If you can't tell, I'm awfully quiet this game, aren't I? Because I have got a bad feeling about it. Predator. Might be decent against blood, but, you know, see if we get to that point in the game. I have this card here, and it's not as easy as it looks. I think it's the Fable. I really do. Probably don't need all these dragons, but we'll see. Opponent gets to do all the damage in the world the next couple of turns if they really want to, but if they can't do anything about these dragons, they die. So they're just coming with one dude. Am I missing something? Yeah. Alright, so 7, 6, 5, 4, meat hook for 3, drop a land, meat hook for 4. So maybe we shouldn't block this. You want a meat hook for 4. You want a meat hook for 4. That's what you want to do. You want to drop a land and meat hook. No blocks. That's fine. And now this kind of forces a sweeper unless... I don't know. Yeah, they have to do it. They gotta do it! Oh, sorry, bud. Sorry. They do get to... They don't kill a thing, though, for some reason. We can gold spam, but we don't have to. We just win the game, but if... if they were to, say, drop a land there and meat hook and kill all of our guys... Except for Tiamat. All we have to do is gold span and hit for 11 and we win the game. So, wow. What are we, 5-2 or something? It's impossible. Yeah, Mole. That's a lot of really expensive cards. This looks better. Man, the worst card in the deck is Dragon Comet Reborn. It really is. Imrith is our draw. A blue orb. And Sega. Opponent played Emeria. What does that mean? Plains. Red Bull and Goose is their name. They probably foretold a Doomscar just now, if I had to guess. We did not get a 4-drop. That would have been really cool if we did, but we didn't. Let's end the turn. Igneous Inspiration. What are you up to over there? What are you up to? Let's see. We get a Dragon Kami Reborn. I tried to throw it back. It just wouldn't let us. Color do I want this thing to produce? White. In case we get a Tiamat a little on down the road here. Let's go ahead and play Imrith. They go tap Demiria. What are you doing? Doomscar away the Imrith. I was thinking that might happen. Let's go ahead and get that out of your hand. Timber Crown Pathway, Goldspan Dragon. All attack. Dragon Kami Reborn. Tiamat. Alright, let's go. Could have gotten a Goldspan, which is sometimes better, but I'd rather take the Tia pretty much any day. They Doomscar again. They had another one. It's pretty funny. Doesn't really matter what goes up under it. We got a Tiamat. Let's Goldspan Dragon. Bang in. Weird audio again with the arena. But now opponent's gonna third Doomscar. Okay. Okay, bud. Calm down. 3 Doomscars. Oh, wow. They have 67 cards left in their deck, guys. 67 cards left in their deck. Well, we played through 3 Doomscars. Oh, I want to grab a Tiamat. But we already have a Tiamat up under this, let's do it. Let's Tiamat. Because we can just play it this turn. Don't have to wait on Dragon Kami Reborn. Just play Tiamat. What you gonna do? We're gonna run wild on him. Let's get a Zayatora, a Goldspan, a Kyrie, an Immersturm Predator, I think, and an Atsushi. That's a lot of Dargs. Alright, and if they happen to kill this Dragon Kami's egg, we get to draw a bunch more dragons. Could be good. I guess we'll see. Revitalize is the play. They only have a couple of mana left now. They're going to kill it. Oh, but they exile it. Okay. Okay. It's whatever, I guess. This turn we Zayatora. Here's what we do. We put him at 10. Alright. And then we put him at 3. With a Goldspan Dragon in our hand. That's what we do. Come on. I was going to Goldspan like a fool. Like an idiot. They seize the spoils. Discard a land. Sunset Revelry. They'll go to 7. Okay. Then don't do nothing. They don't do nothing. It's Goldspan. Yeah. They concede. Nice. Okay. So, yeah, I think they're playing Invoke Justice too. At least I thought that at first, but now I think they might just be like Boros Control of some kind. But another victory. We are almost in the gold tier, everybody. Yeah, some kind of Boros Control. 3 Doomscars, Igneous Inspiration, Revitalize, Flame Blessed Bolt, Seize the Spoils, Sunset Revelry. Odd deck, but still, I'll take the win one way or the other. We still had the mana to do other cool stuff after this. 6. We still have 7 mana we land this Goldspan. And I'm telling you, when this deck wins, it just wins in the most ridiculous positions. We did super well with this deck, and I was not expecting it to do good, like, whatsoever. But, man, we got to do Tiamat stuff tonight. We got to do such cool Tiamat stuff tonight. We didn't get to do much Dragon Kami Reborn stuff. But we did get to do a bunch of cool Tiamat stuff tonight, man. Just an all-star. Zayatora, too, man. Zayatora, a massive all-star in this deck. You just go get it with Tiamat, and it just wins you the game. Zayatora says win the game on it. You do just cast it naturally. I'm not sure that this deck needs Fable of the Mirror Breaker in it. It didn't really do a whole lot for us. I feel like we could probably just play another sweeper. You know, we play a lot of 5-drops in the deck, but like a Burn Down the House or something. Maybe some more reliable ramp of some kind, you know, a 2-drop ramper of some kind. Maybe even a 3-drop ramper. Like you take out Fable of the Mirror Breaker, you put in Celestis. Interesting call, right? Just like a 2 of or a 3 of, 2 of Celestis. And then you can use those other 2 slots on some kind of sweep or removal spell or something like that. Maybe put in Strangle against the, the small ball aggro decks. You have to have that kind of quick removal against. So I think there's ways to improve this deck. I don't know that it needs all 4 copies of Dragon Kami Reborn. There were a couple times we whiffed on Dragon Kami Reborn. We whiffed on Orb of Dragonkind once, but just altogether really, really good night, showcasing some ridiculous garbage this deck can do. I'll even go on a limb here and say that if you play Tiamat, you don't need Kyrie. You don't necessarily need Imrith. You don't need Atsushi. You don't need Galazeth. These are cards we just did not need that much tonight. We really didn't. I feel like the only reason we're playing all these 1-ups is so we have as many dragons to go get as possible. But, we always go and get 5 dragons with Tiamat, and we only end up playing 3 of them. I'm pretty sure if you just went and got, 3 dragons with Tiamat, that would be enough. So I think you could actually duck some of these dragons and put in different stuff if you wanted to, front load it a little bit more, make the curve a little bit easier on you and all that stuff. So I just don't know that you need these huge, all of these huge dragons. We never needed to go get 5 dragons with Tiamat. We needed to go get 2 or 3. The deck is really top heavy, man. I'm interested in cutting down from the fat. I don't want to add more really expensive cards. I will say though, earlier I was I think one of the secrets to Arena is just playing a bunch of 5 and 6 drops. The mono black deck that plays 3 or 4 Loths and 3 or 4 Invoke Despairs and 2 or 3 Shadow's Verdicts. And he's got how many 5-drops are you playing, kid? You playing 11 5-drops over there? And honestly, I think that might be okay right now. As long as you go first, you get your 5-drop first and you ramp into it or whatever. You killed my 5-drop? Cool, I got another one. You killed my 5-drop? I got a 6-drop. I think that might be all right, depending on how the game goes. And it sure did bear out tonight.